The biggest benefit is probably being close to everything. You're close to your classes, close to the faculty. You get to meet other people who live in the residence halls. There's a pretty large number, about 1,700, so you get to meet a lot of people. I think it's an easy way to get involved in campus as well. You just know the clubs and orgs and things happening on campus, so it's pretty easy to get connected quickly. By living on campus, you have access to all the programs that the RAs, which is a student leader who lives in the hall, they provide programs and services. They're really a support person, so if the student's interested in getting involved or has questions about anything, the RA is usually the person that can answer those things or at least refer them on to an appropriate office. Hall councils also provide activities, so they'll do various programs on campus, off campus, just as a way to get folk connected to one another. We basically, the RAs and RHC are really resource and support people. So anything that they have questions about, if they have questions about their roommate, if they have questions about academics, whatever it might be, RAs and RHCs really can help direct them. You can choose from a lot of different options. We have space in 10 residence halls for students to live in, so if you want to look at a single, you can have a single if they're available. If students want to, if you want to live with another person, you have somebody that you want to live with, we can do that as well. If you want to live in South in a more apartment style so that it's more of what you might find off campus as well, but close to campus, we have that option as well. Hong International Hall is a hall that's connected with our languages and literature programs. So students, if you're interested in a variety of different languages, French, German, Spanish, and Chinese, students can live with students who are taking those courses. And it's open for native and non-native speakers. So if it's not their first language but they're interested in taking it, we welcome them into the Hong community. It's a really nice way to connect with other students who are interested in languages and literature and culture, but also who maybe want a closer connection with their faculty. Faculty are really involved in Hong International Hall, so it might be a great way to connect, for students to connect with your faculty. All of the rooms come with bed, desk, dressers, chairs, closets, that type of thing. Generally, 2 students will share a room together. We do have some singles available, but the students really take a good approach to decorating their own space, so they get the basics, but then bringing in comfortable chairs, things like that. Students can bring in pretty much most of what they want to. The best time to apply for housing is right after the student or right after you're accepted to the university. We do it on a first come, first served priority basis. So once the application for admission comes through, students can go online to the Residential Life website and apply online. They can pay their deposit and do everything right there online. Once a student fills out their application for housing, we send them a roommate questionnaire, which basically asks about how late do you like to stay up, do you like to study to music, all kinds of different preferential type things to sort of get a profile of students, and then we hand match. So someone in our office, it's generally a resident director, will go through and hand assign. So they'll look at forms to try and match interests, preferences, basically try and find a good match between 2 people. So it may be another international student, it may be a domestic student, somebody from Puyallup. As long as the interests match, we try and find the best match possible. My name is Jeff Wilson-Kringle. I'm the Director of Residential Programs here at PLU.